spin that long.
Full send, yeah.
We're here with Steven. Unfortunately, he got rid of his SC300 that we did on the video before, but he's got his 2019 Mustang GT. It's got the premium package.
Premium package with a few other options added.
Gotcha. You know what it makes stock, like horsepower and torque?
Ford says 460.
Okay.
But a lot of people with the manual 6-speeds are putting down like 420 at the wheels, some 430. But that's rare, but like mainly 420-ish.
Okay.
Which is strong, so.
Is it like an even torque number 2, or?
A little bit less, like around like 400 at the tire for torque. Around there, like 390, 400.
It does feel torquey.
Yeah.
Launch control. Second and third, that sounded aggressive as fuck. That was great. I didn't think it was gonna spin that long.
Full send, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh man. So what is it? The 18 to 19s are the ones with the line lock mode.
Line lock, the launch control, stuff like that. Like at least that I'm aware of, and then the autos actually have a hidden trans brake feature.
Okay.
So the autos, you can get them like, yeah, they have launch control, but like I'm talking about actual like legit like trans brake. Okay. But it's in the factory PCM. It just has to be like unlocked, like through tuning.
Gotcha. Dude, that launch control is so sick. So that's the auto air matching feature, right?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. You might have scared that guy. I think that's probably the best feature, because I don't rev match to first unless I'm like going really slow. So it's kind of cool that you can just throw it into first and it'll rev match for you.
For daily driving, it's great to have, honestly. It's worth it. Like for me, like I mean, it also I would assume helps save the life of the clutch.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like the newer interior, I think it's worth it with the gauges and the little switches down here, the toggle switches. So is this for like steering?
Yeah, you can change like I have it in sports steering just with like race mode. Like you do like comfort, which is like really loose. Like how it gets like really like nice and like light. Normal is just kind of like your average feel. And sport is like nice and tight. But
yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's very like twitchy, like very like.
Yeah, that's awesome. Pick up a 2019 GT?
Well, primarily, I mean, I said I wanted to get a V8, and then I was just looking at ZL1 shit, and then I was looking at prices for new GTs, like 18 and 19s, which, you know, they are kind of steep, like if you get premium stuff. But in the end, all in all, it's worth it, just because you have something that has pretty much no miles on it. And the Gen 3 Coyote is kind of a beast of a motor.
Yeah.
And then with the new revised MT82, feels with it having a twin disc from the factory. Not too many people are having problems with them. The new shifters, they don't feel like, I mean, you already felt it kind of like, it's not like a C506 or like old Cobra, which is more like notchy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a lot more smooth, you know what I mean?
I like how you sit low in the car though, like everything about it is just, it's really cool. It feels like a driver's car.
100%, bro.
Full throttle, like the way it sounds, the way it opens up, the way it just throws you back. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, bro.
It feels like explosive power. It's great.
For a daily, just having something like the new like MT82, like it's more a little more smooth and just it's more relaxed. Like you can just shift it like with your fingers, like you know what I mean. And the clutch feel is a lot lighter too, like compared to like most factory V8 cars that I've ever driven or ever dealt with. Even compared to the newer, even the previous Coyote, like the 1517s. But yeah, if you wanna take it for a spin.
Oh man, I can't say no.
So let's go do track mode. You want traction and stability off?
You can leave it on for now.
Okay.
I'll turn it off in a little bit. I want to kind of like feel the difference between traction on and traction off. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this car kind of scares me more than the SC that you had.
Why?
Because of the Mustang memes, not gonna lie.
Yeah, all that nonsense, well, not nonsense, I mean, it's factual, but
I mean,
it was all with the live axle, the live solid rear axle that with like the 10 to 14 generation when the Coyote first came out. That's where they started getting all that bullshit.
This actually feels pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty light shifter, light clutch too. You'll feel the clutch like halfway through the travel. It doesn't take much at all. Like it's pretty light.
Wow, that was really easy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what have you done exhaust-wise to the car?
I'm going for cat back system soon, and then like a programmer.
So other than that, like car stock?
Yeah, it's a bone stock 2019 GT. It's open at the mid pipes.
Okay. So you dropped it like the rest from the mid pipes.
Pretty much, yeah, because it's a one piece from the factory. Actually, that's how Ford designed it for these.
Interesting.
I'm looking at MBRP race cat back or Corsa.
Gotcha. If I just throw it into third right now without blipping the throttle, little rev match?
Yeah, just put the clutch in, no foot on the gas, and just
that's so cool. And it does actually pick up in third. These cars are really easy to drive.
Definitely feels quicker from the passenger seat, I can tell you that.
I'm not even on it, really.
I know,
that was a little third gear.
It feels way different, bro.
That's so cool. I just put it in sixth and it blips for you. That's awesome. Oh my god. My bad, dude. Brakes are really touchy.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Jeez. This is a really cool car from factory.
They're fun. You know what I mean? They have hella potential. I'm not gonna say it's like cheap, but like you can pick up a 1517 for. I mean, now you can pick them up for a nice price.
So you got this at how many miles?
This thing had like 6,000 on it. It was just a demo car. Nobody actually owned it.
Oh, 6,000 miles?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So you did put some miles on it. It's got 8,000 right now?
Yeah, I put on some miles, but
some miles per gallon, right?
Well, it was like 6,009, like 8 or 9. But,
okay, so like basically 7,000.
Yeah, it was like I put it like a little over 1,000. But yeah, that was all within 1 week. So I've been enjoying the shit out of this thing.
This thing is nuts. That's so much fun.
Right.
And I'm not touching the gas at all. That's all the rev matching feature.
Exactly.
I can see why people would leave that on. When I first heard about that, and I think it was a Civic Type R, That was like the first video I saw, like, oh, okay, this thing actually like auto rev matches for you. That kind of sucks. But I don't think so. I think it's actually a pretty cool feature.
Yeah, no, I like that shit. I know the 6th gen Camaro SS's also have that feature.
They have like pretty good, oh, okay. Turning radius is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely is like you said, it's really twitchy. It really goes where you want it to go.
Exactly.
And
like makes you more confident in like a Mustang steering.
For sure, yeah. I gotta say, like, this is why I don't listen to reviews that I watch. I try to do my own, because everybody always has complaints about a car, and I won't complain about cars. Like, I'll just kind of highlight what I like about it, and if I really don't like something, then I'll talk about it. But there's nothing really not to like on this car. Like, interior is pretty solid. I mean, I could see why maybe some people would like wrap this in like carbon fiber or something, but
they actually have a carbon package for that.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, it's expensive as shit, but it's nice. Second gear.
Want me to do second? Want me to do second from here?
Yeah, hell yeah.
This hard, don't you?
I mean, if you want to do a full-out pull, the red line, it's got, you know.
Yeah, the shift points.
Yeah.
The shift light. It's actually really cool. Does it go with like the colors of the?
No, it just goes like green, yellowish.
Oh, like you set it like that?
Orange, then red. Yeah.
And you can set like the shift points too. You said, right?
Yeah, you could set the shift point, and the way that you could set also the display, like the shift light. Like I could change how I want it to like flash, or like I could change where I want it located on the screen. The actual loaner car that I had, the EcoBoost with the track package, actually had a heads-up display shift light, which would like you know, like LED, like little like lights just kind of flashing up on the window, which is pretty fucking neat. Yeah.
Dude, this thing is like actually a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, bro. If you want to do a launch in it, feel free.
You can do another launch after. I'm not gonna launch your car.
Alright.
I've never launched a rear-wheel drive car, and I'd rather not do it on someone else's brand new Mustang. So.
Oh, let's get this going.
All right, traction control off. It doesn't really get twitchy at all with the traction on.
Turn this off for you.
This kind of feels really short, the throws.
For the most part. But yeah, I just got traction stability off for you.
Thanks, man.
So.
You would think, but it's like, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a 355s on this one instead, because the Performance Pack 1 and Performance Pack 2 comes with the 373s. So, you know, a little bit tighter of a ratio. But I kind of like the 355s because after second gear, you're already doing above 60.
Gotcha.
You're pretty much at like 70, almost 75.
The thing is ridiculously loud with the, from the mid back, like just open. Like I have to keep my foot on throttle a little bit, or it'll just keep popping like that.
Yeah.
I keep my foot like lightly on the gas. This too much, like right here. But if you let off, it just like.
Oh yeah. It's America.
The auto rev matching is so fun.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
I didn't think it would pop that loud.
Yeah, whenever you do like slower shifting or like any like around $3,000,
yeah,
it'll pop.
It's a lot more fun than I thought it was, and it's a lot easier to drive than I thought it was. And again, like I'm short shift. I'm like short shifting, doing like weird third gear pulls. Oh, this has auto rev matching. I should just go all the way down.
Yeah, you could have. You can skip gears and shit, doesn't matter. You can pretty much fully send it.
See, now this is how I would drive. I'd like downshift, leave some room, and then like just get on it a little bit, just because. Why not? When you have an exhaust that sounds this good, how could you not? So, question: how is this compared to like the SC that you had with the 2J in it?
Two different worlds, two completely different cars. I mean, it's not really comparable. Yeah, I mean, SC would wipe the floor.
Really?
You know,
it's that much faster?
Oh yeah, I mean, SC.
It definitely felt more more raw, by all means.
The SC?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was much more raw of a car. I mean, it was built. It was, or at least semi-built for the most part. Only thing stock was the bottom end. I mean, yeah, it's two completely different cars, but I mean, overall, like, they both made me happy as fuck. Like, but driving this is every day. You know what I mean? It's just enjoyable. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm not getting tired of it. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Are like, I feel like you should probably not push them like 9/10, 10/10 in the street because they're a little overkill.
Right. I mean, the SE was on that borderline, kind of like, it was like, regardless of AC and other features, you know what I mean? Like, just power, like, it was on the brink of too much power for the street. You know, like, you had to wait till there was distance before you could hit it.
This is a perfect daily, to be honest, aside from like the 13 miles per gallon we're getting. So what are your plans for this thing? Like, you have plans for a major build or something like that? You have like a power number goal?
For a little bit, maybe for like a year or two or so, just show with like 500 wheel, like low 500 with, you know, intake, tune, exhaust, and tune that's, you know, flex fuel corn.
Yeah.
A lot of the auto guys are pulling out like 515, 520 wheel. Manual guys 530, 540. I've only seen a few 540, but 530.
That's pretty solid. So, are you trying to make this like a street car, or just like overall, just like a fast, fun daily, kind of like you said that you wanted out of the ZL1 that you thought about getting?
Yeah, and then as far as boost options, I mean, that would be, you know, in like 2 years or so, you know. But at the end, like a 700 wheel horsepower daily, you know, would be pretty nice. I'll pretty much send it here. I'll do a first through fourth, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Launch control and everything.
Full send.
First through fourth.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy you got one of these. Like, I'm happy for you that you got one of these. Like, it's such a good choice. Dude, honestly, for a stock car, this is solid.
Yeah, boogies, bro. It's fun.
So you're gonna, like, long term, did you want to like supercharge it or something, or?
Depends upon how like the prices are gonna like reflect in like the next year, like 2 years or so on turbo kits, and because some people already have twin turbo them and they're running stupid numbers. A lot of people have done pro chargers and root styles and stuff like that. So as I said, it really comes down to, you know, whatever it's making, you know, how much it costs, and then what the kit makes, and then potential from, you know, changing out pulleys or wastegate springs. So
yep. I mean, my God. Hits to like the red in the gauge, like on the
right in the
point,
center, like
when it starts flashing like that, that looks so cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see.
all
These
depends.
brakes are so touchy, man. I mean, in a good way. It's just
Yeah.
it takes me a while to get used to them. I have long brake travel in a stock Civic. Like I said, this car is definitely a lot easier to drive than I thought it was. Actually, real quick, how do you launch it?
See? Knew you want to launch it.
I kind of do.
Put
yeah.
it to first.
Okay.
Hold the RPMs up like you're like going up for a red line.
Keep my foot on the clutch, off the brake.
Correct, yeah, like keep your foot on the clutch, just hold the accelerator.
Okay.
Hold it down. Let go.
Wow, that was a terrible shift.
Yeah, as for a daily though, yeah, I mean, it's, as I said, light clutch, light shifter. It's higher revving V8, so it's very predictable for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, what is it redline at usually? Like, I know your shift point's at like 7,200, but
I think they redline at like 74, 76 stock.
damn.
So I know guys like with tunes are pushing 8,000 RPM. So, I mean, they're starting to do some crazy shit, but
That's crazy, man.
you know, in the near future, hopefully.
I'm excited to see where the car goes, and hopefully we can do another video with it as you're like once you get to like a certain step in the build, you're like, okay, I'm making like 530 wheel. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to do it like that, or if you just want to go all out, like hit me up in like a year, you'd be like, yo, Mike, I'm making like 700 wheel right now. You ready?
Yeah, through the transitions and stuff.
man.
Yeah, by all means, absolutely, man.
I'm just gonna say it right now. I appreciate you letting me drive it.
Yeah, dog. Anytime.
I'm always happy to get experience in new different cars.
Oh yeah, bro.
And this is my first experience like ever in a Mustang GT, like just a regular GT, not a Shelby.
Right.
Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to give my buddy Steven a huge shout out for letting me take his car around, for meeting up with me and filming the review. And we'll have possibly some more reviews of his car in the future as he slowly builds it. If you guys want to check out his Instagram, it'll be right here somewhere. For now, it's at Blunt2JZPower. It might change in the future because he just picked up his Mustang. Who knows? But check his stuff out right here. And if you guys did enjoy the video, let me know down below in the comments what you enjoyed the most. If you're looking for more stuff like this, consider subscribing to the channel. If you guys have any feedback, you know you can leave it down below in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you in your next video. Don't forget to keep living life at max speed. Shit. I'm so glad I turned the camera on for that.